My child, I see the weight that you carry. I see the thoughts that keep you awake at night, the questions that echo in the silence of your heart. You have wondered if I have forgotten you, if the steps you've taken have led you astray, if what you are waiting for will ever arrive. But I say to you, do not worry. I am aligning your paths in ways that are higher than your understanding. What feels delayed is not denied. What seems unclear is not unseen. I am working in the unseen places of your life, arranging moments, people, and opportunities that will converge at the perfect time. Every closed door, every detour, and every waiting season is part of a divine alignment. You are not wandering. You are being guided. You are not lost. You are being led. When you do not see the road ahead, it does not mean the road ends. It only means I am guiding you by faith, not by sight. I am teaching you to trust me even when the path feels uncertain. I am shaping your heart to rest in my promises, not in your plans. You are walking through a divine process, and even now, I am aligning every piece of your life to fit my greater purpose. My child, when I say, do not worry, it is not a command without comfort. It is an invitation to peace. I am the same God who calms the storms, who parts the seas, who provides manna in the wilderness. I am the one who turns the impossible into testimony. The same hands that hold the stars in place are holding your future. The same voice that spoke creation into existence is speaking order into your situation. Do not worry about what you cannot control. Do not let fear take root in the soil of your spirit. For every uncertainty, I have a plan. For every question, I have an answer. For every battle, I have a victory already written. You are walking through a divine alignment where everything that once seemed scattered will come together. You may not see how all the pieces connect now, but you will look back and see how I made the crooked paths straight. Every delay was protection. Every rejection was redirection. Every season of silence was preparation. My timing is not late, it is perfect. I am never early and never delayed because I move according to purpose, not pressure. I am aligning your paths to lead you into peace, favor, and destiny. I know you have prayed and waited, and sometimes it feels like nothing is changing. But remember, even when the seed is buried, it is not dead. Beneath the surface, life is growing. Beneath the pain, purpose is forming. Beneath the waiting, I am working. My alignment is not loud, it is silent and sacred. It happens in quiet obedience, in hidden surrender, in moments when you choose faith over fear. You have been walking through a season that tested your patience, your strength, and your trust. But I have been using this time to refine you, to prepare you, to build the character that will sustain the blessings I am bringing. I am aligning your heart before I align your circumstances. Because when your heart is steady in me, no storm can shake you, no loss can break you, no delay can defeat you. Do not worry, my beloved. You are exactly where you need to be for what I am doing next. The doors that seemed closed will open when they are meant to. The opportunities that slipped away will return in greater form. The relationships that ended were part of making space for divine connections that will lift you higher. Trust the alignment. It may not look like what you expected, but it will become everything you need. I am the God of timing. I am the God of alignment. I am the God who brings beauty from ashes. You may think you have lost time, but I am the restorer of time. What you think is wasted, I will redeem. What you think is gone, I will bring back better. I am aligning your life with my divine calendar, and nothing can stop what I have set in motion. You have cried for clarity, but I am giving you faith. You have asked for signs, but I am teaching you surrender. You have wanted to know the destination, but I am teaching you to walk with the guide. I am not just changing your path. I am aligning your steps with destiny. Every prayer you whispered has been heard. Every tear you shed has been seen. Every hope you hold in silence, I hold it too. My alignment is not only about direction, it's about transformation. I am aligning you with peace, with purpose, with power. I am aligning your inner world with my spirit so that when the blessings come, you will know how to carry them with grace and humility. Do not worry about how it will happen. Just stay faithful, stay still, and stay open. What I am preparing will exceed what you prayed for. Even when you face closed doors, I am not punishing you, I am positioning you. You prayed for my will, and my will sometimes comes wrapped in redirection. You asked for my favor, and my favor sometimes hides behind delays. You sought my purpose, and my purpose often unfolds in the waiting. But every no, every pause, every silent moment is part of a larger yes that will glorify me. I am not absent from your journey. I am in every detail. I am in the timing, the tension, the transition. I am aligning your career, your relationships, your dreams, and your healing in ways that will make sense in due time. You will not miss what is meant for you. What I have ordained will find you, even if it takes a different route. What is aligned with your soul cannot pass you by. So release the worry. Let go of the what-ifs and hows. You are walking in divine alignment, and I am leading you to a place where peace surpasses understanding. My spirit will go before you. My hand will guide you. My grace will sustain you. You are not alone. You never were. My child, rest in this truth. I am not just aligning your path, I am aligning your heart with my purpose. For when your heart aligns with my will, you will move in peace, you will walk in light, and everything that once confused you will become clear. You will see how every delay was divine timing, how every hardship was hidden mercy, how every waiting season was part of your preparation. Do not worry. Your story is still being written. Your breakthrough is not behind you, it's before you. Your future is not falling apart. It's falling into place. My alignment is working even now. Be still and know that I am God. Your prayers are not forgotten. Your efforts are not in vain. Your faith is not unnoticed. I am aligning your paths so that what once felt disconnected will connect perfectly. When you look back, you will realize that I never left you for a moment. Even when you thought I was silent, I was speaking through every circumstance, through every shift, through every pause. I am aligning your steps with peace, not pressure. You do not need to force what is divinely yours. You do not need to chase what I have already chosen. You do not need to beg for what is already written in your story. Just trust. Trust that my alignment is leading you toward something greater than what you imagined. Trust that every prayer has planted a seed that will bloom in its season. Trust that I am not just guiding your journey. I am the journey itself. When I align your path, I also align your protection. I remove what could distract you, delay you, or destroy you. Sometimes you feel the loss, but I see the rescue. Sometimes you feel confusion, but I see completion. You see a moment? I see eternity. That is why I say, do not worry. Worry cannot coexist with faith. When faith grows, worry fades. When you learn to rest in me, peace becomes your compass. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time for what I am preparing. Stop comparing your season to others. You do not know what I am aligning behind the scenes. What looks like a pause is a preparation. What looks like silence is strategy. What looks like waiting is alignment. And my alignment is perfect. You will soon see why certain prayers had to wait, why certain doors had to close, and why certain people could not stay. You will see how I used it all to shape you for what is coming. You will see that what I aligned was not just your path, it was your purpose. Do not worry. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep believing. Your story is unfolding under divine hands, and the path ahead is already being prepared. My beloved child, there are moments when the silence around you feels heavy, when the waiting stretches longer than you imagined, and when your heart begins to wonder if my promises are still alive. I know that feeling. I know how it aches to hold on to hope when nothing seems to move. But listen, your waiting is not wasted. It is alignment in motion. Every time you choose patience over panic, you align with my spirit. Every time you surrender instead of striving, heaven shifts on your behalf. Alignment happens when your heart agrees with my will, even when your eyes cannot see the outcome. You may not recognize it now, but each small act of faith is adjusting your life to my divine blueprint. I have been guiding your steps one by one. The reason you could not take certain paths is because they would have pulled you away from what I ordained. The reason you lost certain opportunities is because they were not meant to carry the weight of your destiny. You prayed for direction, and I answered through redirection. You asked for clarity, and I gave you stillness so your spirit could listen. You asked for favor, and I began pruning what blocks the flow of blessings. I am aligning your character before I release your calling in full, because destiny without discipline will collapse under pressure. I am teaching you to trust me in seasons of obscurity so that when the spotlight comes, your heart remains anchored in humility. Do not despise this shaping, it is sacred. The hidden seasons are holy, even when they feel lonely. There is a rhythm to my work that human timing cannot measure. I orchestrate events beyond your sight. When it seems like you are standing still, you are being positioned. When it seems like you are losing, you are being led. My alignment is not about speed. It is about precision. Every detail fits perfectly when you walk with me instead of running ahead of me. Do not worry if others seem to move faster. Their lane is not yours. Their calling is not your assignment. You carry a different pace because you carry a different grace. What I am preparing through you requires foundation. I am not giving you something temporary. I am establishing something eternal. I am aligning your roots deep so that when you grow, the fruit will last. Sometimes alignment requires removal. You prayed for peace, so I removed what disturbed it. You asked for clarity, so I took away confusion, even if it came in the form of people or plans you loved. Do not mourn what I have moved. It was part of the alignment. You cannot walk into the next chapter carrying the weight of the past. When you release what I have ended, you make room for what I am beginning. Trust the exchange. Trust that when I take, I intend to fill. When I delay, I intend to develop. When I close one door, I am opening one that leads straight into your purpose. You will not have to fight for what is aligned. It will flow toward you in peace. Do not let worry steal your witness. You are a living testimony of divine orchestration. Every event in your life, every heartbreak, every breakthrough, every detour has been part of the same story of grace. I have been weaving gold through every thread of pain. Nothing was random. Nothing was wasted. The alignment may have been hidden, but soon it will be revealed. My child, remember this truth. I am not only preparing the path for you, I am preparing you for the path. Sometimes that means allowing discomfort so that you can outgrow what limits you. Sometimes it means saying, not yet, when your heart longs for now. but every knot. Yet from me carries the promise of a soon. Every pause hides purpose. I'm the God who knows where each step must fall. Even when you stumble, I use it to guide you closer to destiny. Even your mistakes are folded into alignment when you surrender them to me. You cannot outmiss my mercy. When you repent, I rewrite. When you return, I restore. My alignment covers not only your future, but also your past. Do not worry about how long it takes. I am more interested in your transformation than in your timeline. The world measures progress by speed. I measure it by surrender. I would rather you move slowly in my will than quickly in confusion. I would rather you rest in my pace than rush in your own. You are being aligned not to impress others, but to impact lives. There is coming a moment when everything I have spoken will make sense. The people who doubted you will witness what I placed within you. The doors that were closed will swing open because the appointed time has come. The season you thought had passed will return with multiplied favor. You will see how every delay was divine protection. You will stand in places you once prayed for and realize that worry was never needed, only trust. You will look back at the winding road and see my fingerprints on every turn. You will see how the pain was a path to power, how the loss was a lesson in love, how the silence was the sound of strategy. I was aligning everything. My alignment also means aligning your relationships. I will send those who speak life, who carry peace, who understand the weight of your calling. I will separate you from what drains your spirit and connect you to those who water your faith. Not everyone can walk with you into the next level, and that is okay. Some were meant to teach you, not travel with you. Let go of the urge to explain yourself. You do not need to convince anyone of your journey. Alignment often requires solitude because silence sharpens discernment. In stillness, you hear me more clearly. Do not fill the silence with noise. Fill it with worship. Let praise replace panic. Let gratitude replace grief. As you worship, alignment accelerates. Worship is not just a song, it is surrender. When you lift your heart, heaven responds. When you thank me in the middle of the storm, you declare faith in my alignment. Every time you choose peace over panic, the path before you straightens. Every time you choose forgiveness over bitterness, you make room for new blessings. Alignment happens in obedience. Do not underestimate small acts of faith. Each prayer, each quiet choice to trust, each moment of kindness is shifting something unseen. You are aligning heaven and earth through your obedience. What you do in faith now will echo through generations. Your faithfulness today is building favor for tomorrow. I am also aligning circumstances beyond your awareness. The person you will meet next, the opportunity that will arise, the door that will open, none of it will be coincidence. It will be confirmation that I have gone before you. When it happens, you will not need to force it. You will know it is me because it will come with peace, not pressure. Do not worry about missing what I have aligned. What is meant for you will find you, even if you feel unprepared. My plans are not fragile. You cannot break what I have built. What I have ordained carries my seal, and my word cannot return void. It must accomplish what I sent it to do. That is why you can rest. That is why you can trust. I am aligning your spirit to discern timing. You will know when to move, when to wait, when to speak, and when to stay silent. You will no longer chase blessings. You will attract them through alignment. The right people, places, and purposes will flow to you naturally because your heart beats in rhythm with mine. Do not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow is already written. The same grace that carried you here will carry you forward. You are walking in my alignment, and nothing can block what I have decreed. Keep your heart soft, your hands open, your spirit humble. Where I am taking you, pride cannot follow. I am aligning you for influence, not the kind that exalts ego, but the kind that expands the kingdom. Your story will comfort others. Your healing will inspire faith. Your obedience will unlock doors for those watching you silently. Every part of your journey will serve a purpose larger than you can see. Trust the slow work of alignment. I am not rushing you. I am refining you. I am stripping away fear, doubt, and insecurity so that when my blessings arrive, you will carry them with confidence and gratitude. You will no longer walk in circles. You will walk in clarity. My child, you have not been forgotten. You are being formed. You are being guided by a hand that never fails. Do not let anxiety dictate your pace. Let my peace set your rhythm. When you feel uncertain, whisper my name and breathe. Alignment flows through peace. Peace is proof that I am near. Soon, you will step into a season where everything aligns so beautifully that you will fall to your knees in awe. You will say, "Now I understand." You will realize that I was never silent. I was synchronizing. I was preparing hearts, aligning paths, and setting scenes so that your story would glorify me fully. Do not worry. Keep believing. The alignment is almost complete. My beloved child, as you continue to walk in faith, know that every step you take in trust is a declaration that you believe I am who I say I am. I see how you have chosen to believe, even when circumstances made no sense. I see how you have chosen to stay, even when you could have run. I see how you have chosen peace, even when worry pressed against your heart. And I want you to know, none of this is unnoticed. I am aligning everything for your good, and your obedience is the key that keeps the alignment in motion. There are things that will only make sense in hindsight. You will one day look back and see how every prayer, every pause, every painful season was used to position you for the promise. You will see how the timing that once frustrated you was the very thing that protected you. I am the author of your story, and I do not waste words. Every chapter matters, even the ones you wish could be rewritten. Carry the wisdom of grace. I have been preparing the ground of your heart, because what I am about to plant requires deep soil. Shallow roots cannot sustain the weight of the blessings I am sending. So when I allowed challenges to come, it was not to break you, it was to deepen you. Every test has built endurance. Every tear has softened your spirit to receive more of me. Every delay has purified your motives. You are becoming who I created you to be, one surrendered moment at a time. Do not worry about the how. Your focus is to remain faithful in the now. The how is mine to manage. I am aligning unseen paths. While you sleep, I am moving hearts. While you wait, I am arranging divine appointments. While you pray, I am opening doors that no one can shut. You may not see it, but heaven has already shifted on your behalf. You are walking into answered prayers that are already in motion. You have been asking, Lord, when? But I say to you, when it is time, it will not be delayed. The moment I declare something into being, no force in creation can stop it. My timing is perfect because I am outside of time. What feels late to you is right on schedule for me. You have not missed your moment. It is maturing. The season that seemed silent is about to sing. The ground that looked barren is about to bloom. I am aligning you for divine surprises. Suddenly, opportunities will appear that you did not chase. Suddenly, connections will form that feel like destiny. Suddenly, clarity will come about decisions that once confused you. That is how divine alignment works. It seems slow until it suddenly unfolds. What took years of faith will unfold in moments of favor. What once felt hard to reach will now flow easily, because you are in alignment with my will. Do not worry about what others think of your journey. Alignment is personal. You do not need everyone to understand what I am doing in you. Some will question your silence, others will misunderstand your stillness. Let them, they cannot see the blueprint I am following. My spirit is shaping you quietly. I am aligning you not to please people, but to please me. The more you release the need for validation, the more space I have to fill you with revelation. In this season, peace will become your compass. If a path costs you your peace, it is not aligned with me. I lead through peace, not pressure. I guide through calm, not chaos. Listen for peace in your spirit. It will tell you where I am moving. Stop forcing what does not flow. Stop worrying about what has not worked. Alignment often begins with release. When you let go of what is not meant for you, you create room for what is. My child, I am aligning your future spouse, your calling, your finances, your healing, all in perfect order. Every part of your life is under divine coordination. The people you are meant to meet are being prepared just as I have been preparing you. The doors that will open will not just bring opportunity, they will bring purpose. Everything is connected in my design, and you will soon see how it all fits together perfectly. You have wondered why I allowed pain in the process. But know this, pain is often the tool of alignment. It removes what is not needed and sharpens what must remain. Pain births growth. It teaches trust beyond sight. It brings you closer to me. So even in the moments that broke your heart, I was building something holy. You thought I was silent, but I was sculpting your soul. Do not worry about starting over. Alignment sometimes requires a reset. When I remove you from certain places or people, it is because your season there has served its purpose. Do not cling to what I have released. The future I am building cannot be built on foundations I did not lay. Trust the new. Trust the unfamiliar. You are not being punished. You are being repositioned. You are entering a time where I will reveal the purpose behind the waiting. Doors will open with ease. What once drained you will fall away. Your energy will shift because your environment will align with your spirit. You will no longer feel out of place because you will finally be where you belong. Everything that once resisted you will now recognize you. My favor will go before you and make the way smooth. Do not worry about provision. Where I guide, I provide. I am aligning resources, ideas, and helpers to meet you at the right time. You will not lack what is needed to fulfill what I have spoken. Trust that I will make rivers in dry places and open doors in walls that seem impenetrable. Your obedience is the key that keeps heaven's flow active in your life. Keep walking by faith. The provision is waiting on the path of purpose. I am also aligning healing in your heart. The wounds of the past that still whisper fear. The disappointments that left quiet scars. I am touching them gently. You will wake up one day and realize the pain no longer controls you. The weight you carried will lift. The tears that once fell from grief will fall from gratitude. Healing is alignment too. I am aligning your emotions with my peace, your memories with my mercy, and your heart with my hope. When you align with me, worry loses its power. Fear cannot dwell where faith resides. You begin to see life differently, not as chaos to survive, but as a story unfolding with divine purpose. Every meeting, every delay, every redirection, everything becomes holy. You start to notice my fingerprints everywhere. You begin to realize that I was never absent. I was always arranging. My child, I am proud of you. You have grown through storms that tried to uproot you. You have stood firm when everything else was shaking. You have loved even when it was hard. You have believed even when you were weary. And because of that, the reward is near. I am aligning blessings that will overflow, not because you strived for them, but because you trusted me enough to wait. This next chapter will carry peace. It will carry stability. It will carry favor that feels like home. You will no longer chase what belongs to you. It will find you because alignment attracts what is ordained. You will step into divine moments where timing, purpose, and preparation meet. And in those moments, you will understand why I asked you not to worry. You will say, "Now I see, Lord. You were aligning me all along." So rest, my beloved. Rest in the knowing that everything is unfolding perfectly. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be for what I am doing next. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart surrendered. Keep your spirit open. The alignment is complete, and what I have begun in you will be fulfilled in its appointed time. Do not worry. Trust, breathe, and walk in peace. For I, the Lord your God, am aligning your paths, today, tomorrow, and forever.